this is DomFX here. Welcome back to another weekly review. In this video we're going to be doing another weekly review on well, we're going to go over bonds first, just quickly. So as you can see, we are still waiting on that rejection on that 50% of 3-month candle, so it's got to do that within the next 2 months. So we've got to go up by March, end of March, before April prints its new 3-month candle. So yeah, that's where we're at. Because it's wick past that, didn't want to break it, went up, so we're seeing does it want to carry on going higher. However, on the 12-month, this had broken 50% of this wick, so we are a bit wary. The 6-month as well, it's broken the 6 months, so we are wary of that. If it does break that, then we are looking for even lower. But yeah, on the weekly, didn't go below this fair value gap, so it's a good sign, but not good enough, because we want to see a rejection here, potentially going to see it wick that, come back up. Over here, it's done it already, so we're seeing a difference in all three of the bonds, this being the strongest, the highest, 30-year being the strongest, followed by 10-year, then 5-year being the weakest. So if we we don't want to see it wick past that. If it starts respecting the 50%, start going higher, then we're going to be seeing dollar start to go back down. With that being said, so it's probably gonna go up higher, take the low on the Tuesday. So what I think will happen with the bonds instead, this was gonna, I'll tell you what's gonna happen with dollar, but with bonds, with this scenario, it's most likely that it will potentially go lower, take out this low, meaning that it will end up taking out that low on here, go lower on here, then start to go up higher into there. So on here, higher into there, this, higher into there. So on the daily, what we're going to see, what are we going to see? So here, option for it to go slightly lower, potentially into here, or wick just past it, then start to come back higher on the Monday. On the Tuesday, what we need to see is a little bit lower and then start to come back higher, close past this. Then for Wednesday to go lower into here, then take it higher past this into here. This will put it close to there, near the end of the week, and then what we would want to see then is Thursday potentially goes lower, Friday we want to see it go higher, getting close to here, potentially won't break that, but potentially into the encroachment of that wick. So yeah, if that's going to happen in bonds, what might happen in dollar? What we want to see is failure to go up higher, go lower on the Monday. Tuesday, go higher, potentially up into here. But if we are seeing that lower prices for dollar, it would have to respect that on the Tuesday and then start to go lower as well. So what do we see? Monday goes lower. Tuesday, and then for the start of Tuesday, go up higher, then go lower. For PPI, that will result. So if we look on the 1 hour, right, start on Monday, lower, 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 into there for like 10, and then start going higher, remainder of the day. Tuesday, go up higher, for at least 5, and then start going lower, 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 lower. Taking out this low and the potential low that I created. If that took out that, potentially goes lower even below that, looking at into there. That will mean for Wednesday, the start of Wednesday will be going up higher into the fair value gap that is created on the Tuesday, potentially an immediate rebalance, and then takes it lower past there into potentially here or here. For then Thursday, go back up into around here. Friday, come back lower. Potentially yeah, so if Thursday goes up in down into there, for it to go back up, Friday would take it into there, potentially under them, but I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see, because this is a big week. So if we do see that big move, it's gonna go down to there, but it's already created that big move, so we've got to be wary. CPI probably going to be the main day that it moves fairly big, but yeah, we don't really trade CPI like that, because we just wait for what CPI wants to do, then we focus on what to do next. So yeah, we do want it to respect the constant encroachment of that wick. This is on the weekly, by the way, this thingy. So yeah, that's what we are trying to see respected. So that being said, we're gonna go to pound dollar. Pound dollar week is not looking good for higher prices. It went lower. This is the fair value gap on the daily. It's went into there. If we look at the 3-month, that's the order block for the 3 months. So what do we want to see? Goes lower. So higher, lower, while this goes back up into there for the Tuesday, then goes up higher, remainder of Tuesday. Wednesday goes down for the start of the day in London Open. Then New York for CPI, take it higher, while this takes it lower. And then where do we want to go from there? Want to try reach up into there, within that 3-month period, but yeah, so on the monthly, would want it to start respecting that, go up higher, close above this fair value gap, to ensure that our bullish bias is in play. But right now it is bearish. If it continues to go past this, then we're going to start to look for there, then start to look for the top of the fair value gap. The reason why I say that there's potentially going to be very good respecting, like, going on here, is because it's 75% of this whole fair value gap. We look at the fair value gap, bottom of the range, top of the range. So if that's the case, then 50% here, 75% there, 25% there. So it went up 50%, went lower down to 25%, went up higher to 75%. So we need to see, does it want to take it lower now, and then start to respecting the 50% to start carrying it lower. We do want to see that, but we are on hold right now, on the dollar. Let's look at the daily. dollar index, it's at all-time sells right now, all-time lows. Well, not all time, but if we look at the year to date, it's very low. It's so low. So bottom of the range, top of the range, it's in a discount. So net commercial position is short. So we need to see it start moving lower soon, because commercials are the ones making the money, so they're short for a reason. But the amount of money they've got to start shorting it early, so shorting it all the way here. Why? Because as soon as it's taking that, they're shorting to all the people buying from the breakout, or people buying back their sell positions because they got stopped out. So they're buying it back, and they're selling. Well, they're buying it back to the people selling, and the people selling it are going to be the commercials and that whole candle, and then for it to take it lower, and they're in the money. So that's what we are waiting for. So yeah, you can see as well, created that balanced price range, and refused to go into there until it had taken that. So this week we do want it to go back into there now, because balanced price range took the buy side now, so it's time for it to go back into sell side. So come back down there, and these are way too equal for my liking. So that's it, folks. This is the dollar, by the way. You can see as well GBP USD, very high amount of buying going on here, as you can see. So this is the top, 50k, 160k, so 50k, 160k, 210k, 105k, 105k from 160, 55k. So we are in a premium. So expect to see bullish prices soon. But that is all dependent on the fact that by the end of the month, so we still got another 3 weeks, close to it anyway, just under, for pound to go back up there, and dollar on the monthly to go below here. If it doesn't do that for the month, then it might potentially end up being these highs and these lows, but it's too far away right now. We're looking at this month, and this month it's Jan, so we just need to wait it out. But yeah, that's it, folks. If you liked it, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And yeah, so like I said, we'll just go back onto it, innit? Yeah. On the hourly, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If that's the case, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday, potentially. Wednesday might end up taking these, and then for Thursday to come up lower into there. Friday take it up higher, potentially above here into there, or just close to it anyway. Ready for next week, or the week after next week, the coming week anyway. But yeah, that's it, folks. That's pound, dollar, bonds for our biases. I'll show you this as well, because this is good. Everyone likes a bit of this. Historical charts. So we've got to be wary. Why? Because if we look at here, it's meant to go lower until April. That's the bonds. Let's look at pound. Pound want to go lower until like end of Feb, March, for it to start going higher. Then another one in June. So got to be skeptical about that. Creating the high either in June or in Feb, depending on the yearly profile, because it can choose to do boom, 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 carry on going lower, or boom, 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 goes lower, takes out the equal highs, and then starts to go lower. So we need to wait and see what it wants to do, but this does look like a very good year for selling the dollar once the time is right. But that's for when the time is right. But right now, that's not the time. So yeah, in a bit. Thank you for watching. If you like, I said this before. So yeah, alright, peace out.